that while you in this race, every now and then you may get bumped. While you in this race, you even may get tripped up. But tell somebody to hang on in there. Get that up and dust yourself off. You got a race to run. Yeah! I can remember about 15 years ago, they had the Olympics in Barcelona, Spain. And I was laying back in the den. And while I was laying there, it's something that caught my ear. I was about to fall asleep, and I heard the commentator. They were talking about a young man from Britain, about how he had already trained. And they were talking about this young man was slated to win this race. And it was a 440 relay. And they were talking about how this young man who was going to beat the anchor, he was slated to win the race. And I woke up and I sat up and I looked at him, and they talked about his physique, about how he trained for 10 hours a day. He was training, had to eat the right food, training for this one day. And I looked at it and I said, this is a bad boy here. And it showed his triceps, and it showed his biceps, and he was just prancing around. But when it come time to get into the starter stand, I said, the boy get ready to take off, and it was bragging about it. But when the referee, when he shot the starter pistol, the young man leaped out in front of everybody. He was striving so gracefully, running around the track, and they began to talk about it. They said nobody would catch up with this young man. But all of a sudden, I saw him grab the back of his leg, and he fell down to the ground. And the young man, when they put the towel on his face, you could see he was in excruciating pain. Tears began to roll down his eyes as his fellow comrades began to run past him. And I can just imagine that the young man was saying, 4 long years I've been training for this day, just went down the drain. 4 long years I've been eating properly, just for this day has gone down the drain. But all of a sudden I saw the young man get back up and get on his legs, and he began to limp. Every step was a step of pain. Every step was a step of pain, so excruciating. Every limp, it was too tough to look like he could make it. And the commentator was saying, what is the young man doing? He know he can't make it. And another commentator, he said it's something about the bridge, and the bridge sloping in. Finish what you start. The young man, even though his comrade is gone, here comes his coach out of the coaching box. His coach run up to him, and the young man pushed him off. I said he stood and he won't make it. But every step, he kept on limping. Tell somebody, don't let the limp fool you. I'm going to finish this race. He kept right on limping. But then, because the flag started coming up, a flag from Great Britain, they began to wave Japan flags, U.S. and they began to wave all from Africa, just waving a young man. But then the cameras went back to the stand, and they saw a man that beat